lives in a pineapple under the sea.
SpongeBob SquarePants!
Absorbent and yellow and porous is he.
Hey everybody, this is 22 Tiger Dude, and I'm here to review the SpongeBob episode Patty Caper, requested by Moises Parada. So this episode is about when Mr. Krabs puts SpongeBob on a mission to retrieve the secret ingredient of the Krabby Patty. SpongeBob has to guard it with his life, but then like a split second later, someone stole the secret ingredient to the Krabby Patty from SpongeBob's briefcase. So it's up to SpongeBob and Patrick to solve the case. I actually really had a very fun time with this episode. I really loved it for the most part. It's always really interesting when cartoons could have mystery episodes, and then you have SpongeBob having all of his reimaginings. Like, for example, SpongeBob goes to Sandy, he goes to Gary, he goes to Squidward. They even go to Plankton. They do all these imaginings of what they could have done to steal the briefcase. That was definitely one of the most fun parts to the episode because it adds so much humor. And I really loved just overall how the writers kept that overall flow going. This episode has really great writing. The humor was really good. It's very well paced. SpongeBob and Patrick, they were both hilarious here. And it does have a well written and well balanced storyline. And I enjoyed how SpongeBob had to guard the secret ingredient of the Krabby Patty. It's fun seeing SpongeBob and Patrick go to each of the characters. The scene with Plankton was hilarious. And I'm actually quite surprised that Plankton wasn't up to anything for once. Because usually when something's wrong, it usually has something to do with Plankton, but I'm actually surprised this one time Plankton had nothing to do with it, so that made me go, okay, so it wasn't him. It gave you that kind of feeling. That's something I truly respect about this episode. I love pretty much the whole episode. Wow, this is a very fun episode, and I truly credit the writers for having such great writing, a very fun mystery going on. I do have to say how the episode goes in the last couple of minutes. Yeah, it does take down what the overall buildup of the episode is, because you're having SpongeBob and Patrick interview all these characters about if they stole the secret ingredient or not, and that was all really fun. Then you get to the last couple of minutes, and then it just doesn't make any sense. It's actually very stupid, and I will say it was actually predictable. Unfortunately, it was Mr. Krabs. Yeah, it gets so stupid in the last couple of minutes. It was really a letdown because it was a really interesting episode. I really enjoyed the mystery, and then Mr. Krabs stealing his own ingredient was just a cop-out. Him literally blaming SpongeBob and SpongeBob almost going to jail because of it really angered me. And like I said, it just didn't make any sense why he would steal his own secret ingredient in the first place, plus put the blame on SpongeBob. And not even his punishment at the ending was all that satisfying. His punishment is that he has to give away free Krabby Patties at the Krusty Krab, while the two cops are literally holding onto his eyes, forcing him to see the madness according to Mr. Krabs. But even that wasn't satisfying to me. It's still a really fun episode, even though the last couple of minutes is super ridiculous as hell and does not make any sense, and kind of makes the whole mystery of the episode less fun. So I am gonna give Patty Caper an 8.5 out of 10. It was actually a 10 out of 10, and then once that last couple of minutes came and how ridiculous it was, yeah, I'm sorry. I just have to downgrade it to an 8.5 just because of that. It's still an overall great episode with great writing, and for the most part, I do love it. I am 22 Tiger Dude. Don't forget that I will always have Tiger Power!